Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
You might want to click that music slide on our feed. I hate to do that right away. But
right now?
Yeah, right. Yeah, if you don't mind.
All right. Well, clicking.
For the end of April.
Yes.
But yesterday it was snowing.
Yeah.
And raining.
I should have done it. I almost threw in Charlie Pride's song Snowflake in the Pure Country Nugget yesterday afternoon. I should have.
Yeah, we've had some interesting weather, but I guess for April, we were talking yesterday about the antenna heaters coming on our FM KBBN side yesterday, and you don't often have that during the day in April, but fortunately we got 4,200 precipitation as of 7 o'clock this morning, and up to an inch 30 plus for the month. Kind of turned things around towards the end here, but it was pretty frosty out there this morning. Hope the trees and everything are okay. I think the forecasters were saying, yes, it's going to be frosty, but it shouldn't freeze too awful much. It was 27 for an overnight low.
Oh, that's cold.
Yeah. So a couple other things here, housekeeping items. Brownfield Network this morning is not operating. Called the engineer, and he says, yeah,
they're aware, huh?
A couple of things happened that aren't good, and we're working on it. So we'll get Brownfield up and going for you. Well, they will later on today. So, all right, we're going to be playing Mind Match here this morning in just a little bit. Karen Myers is our contestant today.
Yeah.
Ryan Anderson already has answered the questions that she's going to try to match the answers to. If Karen is successful, she'll win $25. If she is not successful, then the jackpot will increase to $50. We got up to $200 last time. Karen's a smart cookie. She might be able to nail this morning, but we'll see. There's a couple tough questions there that we were looking at.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Would be fun to have two winners in a row. That'd be great.
That'd be great, yeah. Also, real quick note here, talked about it yesterday, blowing the doors off. Barbecue tickets are being made on sale. They went on sale a couple of days ago, and they do want you to know that all first responders that have been volunteering their time with all these fire situations out there are invited to come to the barbecue in June and walk in with no charge. Let's take a look at the school lunch menus real quick and see what is for lunch today on this 29th day of April. And we'll start with the Prairie Pioneer Center. Today they're having chili, hot dogs, mac and cheese, peas, and fruit.
All right, Callaway today, beef and cheddar on the menu at Callaway.
At Sandhill Schools today, it's chicken strips.
Thetford today, chicken fried steak sandwich.
And Selma Myrna Public Schools, made fresh glazed chicken over rice, Italian dunkers with marinara dipping sauce, Uncrustable cheese and cracker platters at Anselmo Myrna.
Kozan today, chicken patty with hot roll and mashed potatoes and gravy, grilled ham and cheese sandwich with seasoned fries, and the pizza bar among your choices at Kozan today.
Arcadia, barbecued meatballs.
Litchfield serving Hot Pockets today at Litchfield School.
Ansley Schools, it's barbecued pork sandwiches.
All right, Gothenburg today, made fresh glazed chicken over rice, Italian dunkers with marinara dipping sauce, grill station combos, a barbecue rib sandwich basket, also serving a made fresh cheesy pizza, and fresh baked ham and cheese sub on the menu at Gothenburg.
Arnold Schools, chicken nuggets today. And that's our school lunch menus for today. We'll have them again tomorrow. Some of our menus are actually going to finish up today, so we'll have a few for you tomorrow, and then we'll get them gathered back up for a short month in May as the kids are graduating. Some of them this weekend, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And in the following weekend, a whole lot of schools will be having graduations, and some very successful young people out there that we've been featuring on KCNI and KBBN, and will continue to do so the next week or two. So that's happening. Track on Friday, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. Mid-Nebraska Activities Conference Track and Field Championships will take place in Arnold, and we'll be there to keep you updated through the day. You can listen to reports on KBBN.
All right. Okay. We do want to let you know that we do have a consolation prize today for Mind Match, and that will be a pig in a blanket made possible by Runza. That's the consolation prize. If Karen Myers does not match 3 out of 5, she'll at least get a delicious pig in a blanket from Runza.
Yeah, very popular. Serve them every Wednesday. Kind of specific to Broken Bow, I think doing
so.
that. So, yeah.
Yeah. So let's hear from Runza.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
It's the best start to my day.
Chad's at Runza.
Post-workout fuel.
Then you want the Cobb salad.
It got protein?
44 grams of it.
Ha, respect.
Popcorn chicken, crumbled bacon, hard-boiled egg, tomatoes, cheddar.
For the gains.
And a side of Runza homemade ranch.
For the soul.
Try Runza's Cobb salad. Available for a limited time. Because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day at your Broken Bow Runza.
All right, 7:38 is your breakfast show time. We have guests coming in today, as usual, quite a few actually. We're going to try to get a hold of Mark from Trade Winds in the 8 o'clock hour this morning, and we're going to be visiting with Pastor Mike Garner in the 9 o'clock hour this morning about their Gospel Fest, which is coming up in Callaway. And Brent's going to kind of give you an update on what movies are at the Fox Theater. And so a lot of things are going to happen here. We also have a couple others on our schedule this morning. So a lively breakfast show, but right now we're pretty well concentrated on Mind Match to see how Karen does. I like Karen a lot. I'm really rooting for her and really like her. Hold it just a minute.
What? Don't even start.
I'm just going to
Don't.
clean your keyboard. It looks a little dirty.
Yeah. Okay. Get out of here.
I better clean mine, too.
Man, I tell you what, there's, I just thought that was a can of air, but there's like liquid in that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you.
You know, I happen to be looking at the warning. It says that thing can be flammable or something.
I was hoping
I'm
you
not
didn't.
very happy about that.
Well, I hate to ask this on the air, but I noticed this morning maybe your cowlick is a little thinner than it was yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I hope I didn't develop a bald spot for you,
Yeah.
because this baby does have some power.
That did do a nice job cleaning off the keyboard, though.
Yeah,
So thank you for that.
that's a healthy thing
Appreciate
to do.
ya.
Actually, this one could use a little more.
Yeah. Careful, don't blow your papers off the desk.
They will. It'll blow them right off.
I know.
I got a lot of power there.
Power.
That's why everybody gets addicted to those blowers.
Oh, like
The
a leaf
leaf
blower?
blowers.
Sure.
You know, I honestly think sometimes once you start one of those up, you can't quit.
Yeah.
They're kind of addictive because you don't have to bend over to pick anything up, and
Yeah.
you can. The thing about it, though, really, if you think about it, you got to go somewhere with that debris.
Mm.
The street,
Yeah. The neighbor's yard.
the neighbor's place. How's that all work? All right, we're going to get set up for the Mind Match game, which is coming up in just a little bit. So keep it right here.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Just want to let you know that I love the show.
I love what you guys are doing in the morning. It makes my day so much better.
KCNI, KBBN Radio.
Homeowners, landlords, and business owners of Custer County and beyond. Is your lawn begging for a makeover? Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair has the magic touch for your green oasis. A 4 or 5-step fertilizer program, sprinkler repair expertise, and top-notch aeration and mowing. Transforming your yard into a lush paradise is just a call away. Call Kyle at 308-870-0348. Serving Custer County and beyond.
Sharon Lawn Care Sprinkler Repair, where the grass is always greener.
Evans Feed Company is proud to serve Central Nebraska's cattle producers with quality feed, mineral, and salt products, and great service, too. Evans Feed has a full line of feed products on hand. Bulk grain products, creep feed, and distiller's pellets, too. They have a very complete line of horse, goat, sheep, pig, bird, and chicken feeds, and pet foods galore. Check out Evans Feed. They deliver great products to your farm or ranch. 800-830-2119. Give them a call. That's Evans Feed, locally owned and operated.
Show. We've got a contestant on the line, ready to answer 5 opinion-based questions. Their goal? Match at least 3 answers with the person we recorded before the show to win the growing cash jackpot. No right or wrong answers, just thinking alike. Let's see if their minds are in sync this morning.
All right, time to play Mind Match. And our contestant this week is Karen Myers, who is on the phone with us. Karen, good morning. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing really good here. It's a little frosty outside this morning for April, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But you played a good song to get us all warmed up for this.
Absolutely. Well, we are ready to rock with Mind
Yep.
Match. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to see if you can match the mind of Ryan Anderson of the Garden Center, who is one of our sponsors of the game. So let's get started with question number 1.
Okay.
Here we go. How many days In a typical week, do you eat a full sit-down dinner?
Let's do 2.
2. All right. Karen says 2. Let's see what Ryan had to say.
Question 1.
How many days in a typical week do you eat a full sit-down dinner?
6.
Wow.
Wow.
Man.
Man, I think Ryan does better than most of us.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right, Karen, let's see how things work out on question number 2.
Okay.
How many items do you usually have in your cart when you check out at the grocery store?
15.
15.
Yeah,
All right,
that's a tough
let's see what Ryan said.
Question 2.
How many items do you usually have in your cart when you check out at the grocery store?
Ooh, that's a tough one. 20.
Oh, 20.
Oh.
That is a tough one, though.
Well, it
Yeah.
kind of depends, right, Karen? I mean, sometimes you're just going in for a few things, and then there's sometimes you're shopping for 2 weeks. So
That's right. Yep.
all right, let's see what happens with question number 3. Here we go.
Okay.
How many times would you say you typically check your phone while watching a 1-hour-long television show?
Twice.
Twice. All right. Let's see what Ryan said.
Question 3.
How many times would you say you typically check your phone while watching a 1-hour-long TV show?
5.
5 times. That's another tough one. For me, it's any time a commercial comes on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, Karen, you're not going to be you're not going to be a winner this week, but we have 2 questions remaining. You want to play and see if you can match on the final 2?
Might as well try.
All right. Let's see what happens here. All right. Here's your next question. How many times do you reread a recipe or instructions before starting?
3.
3 times. All right. Let's see what Ryan said.
Question 4.
How many times do you reread a recipe or instructions before you start?
Just once.
Wow, just once.
Now, Karen, I have a kind of a statement, I guess, here. Ryan is a man.
I guess.
He does not. Most men, honestly, don't read the instructions.
Don't read instructions. I know, yeah.
I think that would have been my answer, 0. I don't read them.
If he reads them once, he's ahead of the rest of us. But, we usually end up reading them after we're halfway through the project and we can't put it together, right?
That's correct. I didn't think of it that way.
Actually, the way it works at our house, I won't read them, and then Shelley will read them probably 3 times like Karen, and we finally get it built.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yep,
Okay.
that's what happens here.
All right, Karen, we're going to ask you the final question. Now, this one is just fill in the blank, all right?
Okay.
So let's see what happens on this one. Here it is. Fill in the blank. Backyard blank.
Backyard. Pool. I don't know.
Backyard pool. Okay. All right. Let's see how Ryan answered it.
Question 5.
All right, we've got a fill in the blank question. Backyard blank.
Party? I don't know.
Party. Well, think about it. Backyard pool party. Yes.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Well, let's give you that one, Karen, at least.
Okay, thanks.
Well, Karen, you've been a great contestant. It's been fun visiting with you, and we are going to give you a certificate that'll get you a free pig in a blanket that they serve on Wednesdays at Runza's. So when you can, come on out and see us, and we'll have that for you, okay?
All right, appreciate it. Sorry I was so bad.
Oh no, you weren't. Those were tough questions.
Yeah.
So
They were. Tell Jeremy to lighten up.
I hear you.
We will pass along the message. All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Karen.
Thank you, Karen. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, there you go. Mind match on this Wednesday morning. Didn't get a winner, so that means next week we'll add $25 to the cash jackpot prize. So next week's contestant will play for $50. Mind match, of course, is brought to you by our friends at Gateway Motors and the Garden Center.
You bet. The Garden Center. They say spring is basically here, and you've been thinking about getting that garden going. The Garden Center is ready for you. They've got soil, grass seed, bulk seeds, and packets, even jade green beans in bulk, plus grow lights and heat pads to get things started indoors. And after looking outside this morning, that might be a good idea. And yeah, you might end up leaving with some new yard art or pottery too, because they have new lines in that are fantastic. Find the Garden Center in Broken Bow at 500 Thelma Street, 1 block south of Highway 2, and get what you need for spring. Gateway Motors, they're ready to get you on the road for life. Some things you might not know when you buy a vehicle from Gateway Motors. They offer a lifetime powertrain limited warranty, especially on tag vehicles, covered for as long as you own it and for as many miles as you drive it. They also offer the Zurich Shield protection, the windshield protection. They also fill up your tank that on your new car. I don't know if any of you ever had it happen, but buying a new car is a little disappointing when you pull out and it's got a quarter of a tank of gas in it. Gateway makes sure your tank is full, and they want to send you off in style. Check out their green tag specials, just $299 down, $299 a month on select vehicles with qualifying lifetime powertrain coverage. And a lot of us are getting or have gotten some of that tax refund. Put it to work for you out at Gateway. Get a down payment going on a nice used or new vehicle at Gateway Motors in Broken Bow.
All right, thank you, Dave, and thank you, Karen, for playing Mind Match on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
That's this week's Mind Match. Want a shot at matching minds and winning the cash? Get yourself in the contestant pool now. Head to sandhillsexpress.com. Click the contests button on the homepage and sign up. We could be calling you next to play Mind Match on The Breakfast Show.
That's why insurance agencies across the Midwest have joined Insight Partners to better serve local customers and communities with all their insurance needs. From personal to commercial or specialty insurance, your local Insight Partners team is here to help protect what matters most. Visit Insurance of the Heartland and Loop Agency, our Insight Partners, at myinspartners.com.
With spring planting just around the corner, don't let that neck or back pain keep you from doing what you love. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. We will give you the one-on-one attention that you deserve and get you moving again. Call your movement rehabilitation specialist at 872-5111 and let us help you get you back on track for summer fun. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
If you are celebrating your birthday today, or you know somebody who is, you're also celebrating with Willie Nelson today.
All right.
Willie Nelson is 93 years young today. The iconic weed-loving outlaw, Country Hall of Famer, and Farm Aid founder is also, and this is interesting, acted in more than 30 movies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he rolls on. I know he has another CD coming out. And he's putting them out about every 6 months or so. He's really been prolific putting out CDs or albums here of late. Still out on the road, so let's enjoy Willie Nelson on his 93rd birthday.
occupant was ejected during the crash and pronounced dead at the scene. The Nebraska State Patrol requested the South Central Area Law Enforcement Services Group to investigate. The Hall County Sheriff's Office and Grand Island Police Department are assisting in the investigation. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Brianna Murrow.
In the NBA playoffs, Philadelphia got the win in Boston 113-97 to force a Game 6. Joel Embiid finished with 33 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists. The Spurs eliminated the Trailblazers 114-95. Victor Wembanyama finished with 17 points, 14 rebounds, and 6 blocks. And the Knicks took a 3-2 series lead over the Atlanta Hawks 126-97. Jalen Brunson finished with 39 points and 8 assists. In the NHL playoffs, the Bruins stayed alive and edged the Sabres 2-1 in overtime. Minnesota took a 3-2 series lead after the Wild took down the Stars 4-2. Oilers defeated the Ducks 4-1. In baseball, Aaron Judge got his 12th home run of the season as the Yankees edged the Rangers 3-2. New York becomes the first AL team to 20 wins. Philly shut out the Giants 7-0, and the Braves beat the Tigers 5-2.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. A dense fog advisory continues until 9 a.m. today. Daytime highs approaching 63 with fog in spots early today under partly cloudy skies with a chance for storms. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain showers tonight, lows level off around 34, mainly cloudy skies. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
From safer devices to smarter solutions, BD is committed to making healthcare better, safer, and easier. At BD, it's not just about technology, it's about people and helping everyone live healthier lives. BD, advancing the world of health together.
8:05 is your breakfast show time. Let's go outside with Jack Simpson and see what it really feels like. Jack, is the frost burning off yet?
It kind of looks like in some spots it is kind of burning off, and it feels absolutely fantastic for only being 32 degrees outside. But that's because we only got calm winds, and it just feels great. Nice and sunny skies, barometric pressure at 30/16, and humidity 96%. 42 hundredths of precipitation received in the last 24 hours. Our precip for this month now at 1 inch and 37 hundredths. High yesterday of 39 with an overnight low of 27.
Yeah, it got down pretty cold last night.
It did.
Yeah, well, that's great moisture report. Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
All right. Typically, you'd have more in April than 1 inch 30, but it sure sounds better than what we were saying a few days ago.
Yes, for sure.
So hopefully we're setting a new trend here, and we're going to be getting some moisture off and on. Now, I know that the farmers out there are getting ready, if not working the fields. We've seen some equipment out in the fields, so slow them down a little bit. But it won't be so darn dusty and dirty to get those seeds in the ground. Should help.
Yes, hopefully.
All right, we'll take a quick time out. We'll be right back.
Exciting news! The Sun Valley Landscaping Greenhouses are open and ready for you to visit. They've been working hard to grow the most beautiful, stunning plants for your flower beds and gardens. Now it's time for you to take them home. Yes, the popular glow-in-the-dark petunias are back. Sun Valley is open Monday through Friday 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 5, and Sunday from noon to 5. Shop a great variety of plants, trees, shrubs, and perennials for the whole yard. From vegetables for your garden to hanging baskets for your porch. Sun Valley Landscaping, east of the Fire Hall off Highway 2 in Ansley.
Happy graduation, seniors. If you're headed to a grad party or hosting one, Barney Pharmacy has what you need, including flavoring oils you need for those delicious mints to serve guests. They have 21 flavors to choose from. Of course, you can find a wonderful selection of graduation cards in stock as well. Come in and shop them while the selection is the best. Wishing all the graduates the very best for their future plans. Barney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
All right, a couple things here we want to tell you about, and we also are going to get a hold of Mark with trade winds and see if the fish are biting over at Sherman, and have some days where the wind don't blow. They'll be able to find that out. I think I heard you guys talking last week where he thought the crappies were just on the edge of beginning their bite. Be interesting to see if that's happening. So we'll find out more about that. and, of course, all the lodging opportunities and so forth, good food that they offer there. So that's coming up. Do want to talk a little bit about Sylvester's. They have a job opening there looking for a waitress/bartender. Now, if you're thinking, well, that's great, but I've never done that before, that's not a problem. They're happy to train the right person to help you grow into the role. This position offers approximately 30 to 35 hours a week. This is a good opportunity for someone looking for steady but yet flexible work, so come be a part of Sylvester's family, where teamwork, friendly faces, and a little bit of fun are all part of the job. Join the team at Sylvester's, East Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Call Freddie at 308-870-3284, 308-870-3284. And again, Freddie a lot of times is there mid-morning to mid-afternoon. If you want to stop by and talk to Freddie, give him a call. If you don't catch up to him, call him at 870-3284. And also, if you're ready to have some fun, the residents of Central Nebraska have always had fun when they get to see the antics and performances of the Pantomime Players. Pantomime Players have been performing since 1983, and they're back at Sylvester's this Saturday. Show starts at 9, so you'll be able to enjoy the music, lip-syncing, acting, dancing, and, of course, the laughs. All are on the menu for the night at Sylvester's, East Highway 2, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
Well, as we start things off on this Wednesday morning, we better find out what's for Wednesday at Chapin's Interiors and Square One Boutique in Broken Bow. So this Wednesday, today, they would like to let everyone know that they will be closed this Friday and Saturday to attend the graduation of their grandson in Lincoln. So plan accordingly, as they will be gone. That's this Friday and Saturday that they will be closed. But don't forget, Square One Boutique has their new spring fashions out, and the floor is bursting with color right now. The perfect outfit awaits in Square One Boutique for graduation, for Mother's Day, which will be here before we know it, summer weddings, or bridal showers. Don't forget, everything else at Chapin's Interior can offer you things like recliners, mattresses, floor coverings, and their Davis interior paint. At Chapin's Interior and Square One Boutique, south side of the square in Broken Bow. Again, a reminder, they'll be closed this Friday and Saturday.
Thank you, Brent. We'll be right back.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
My day starts right.
With Dave and Brent. SandhillsExpress.com is your go-to hub for all things local. From breaking news to community events, Sandhills Express has it all, keeping you in the loop 24/7. Whether it's news, weather, or the latest happenings, SandhillsExpress.com is your digital destination for everything that matters. Visit SandhillsExpress.com and get the pulse of Central Nebraska at your fingertips.
Switching banks can feel like a lot. New accounts, automatic payments, direct deposits, and paperwork. At Nebraska State Bank, you don't have to do it alone. Our friendly team is happy to help you with every step, from moving accounts to updating payments and answering your questions along the way. If you'd like help from real people who know the community, stop in or give us a call. We'll take care of all the details. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At BD, they are advancing the world of health. As a global medical technology company, BD is dedicated to improving medical discovery, diagnostics, and care. From developing innovative devices to creating safer solutions for patients and healthcare workers, they stand for quality, safety, and progress in healthcare. Every day, their team works to make a difference, helping people live healthy lives. BD, advancing the world of health together.
In a place you'll love to call home, Broken Bow Housing Authority has one-bedroom apartments available at Custer Heights. Enjoy easy living with no utilities, snow removal, or lawn care to worry about. Need more space? Choose from 2 to 5 bedroom homes with tenants responsible for snow removal and lawn care. Income limits do apply. Visit BrokenBowHousingAuthority.com to apply online today. Don't wait. Contact Broken Bow Housing Authority and open the door to your next home.
In Nebraska, honesty and integrity matter. These are the values local broadcasters live by. When others try to divide and mislead, you need a source you can trust that knows your hometown. Nebraska broadcasters aren't just voices on your radio and faces on your screen. We're your neighbors, focused on improving the communities we call home, providing verified information you can trust. KCNI, KBBN, and the Nebraska Broadcasters Association. Serving our community, committed to truth.
All right, it's 17 past the hour of 8 o'clock. Brent and Dave with you here on this wonderful Wednesday. It's time to think about what we're going to be doing for the weekend. And I know there's a lot of things going on, some track and some graduations and so forth, but nothing really like laying back in a nice, comfortable chair at the movies, eating some popcorn, and the Fox Theater can take care of that for you. And you can watch your favorite movies on the big screen.
You sure can. And here's your lineup at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow for this week, going into the weekend and into next week as well. Currently showing at the Fox Theater for tonight and tomorrow night, you have Super Mario Brothers Galaxy. It continues to show. Great family film, fun animated film, rated PG, and it will continue to show at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Also, the movie Normal continuing to show for the next couple of nights. The new sheriff of a small town in Minnesota uncovers a dark secret while investigating a botched bank robbery. Normal, showing now at the Fox Theater. And it, I think, is the #1 movie at the box office, Michael. The story of pop superstar Michael Jackson, from his extraordinary early days in the Jackson 5 to the visionary artist whose creative ambition fuels a relentless pursuit to become the biggest entertainer in the world. Michael, showing now at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. So as we go into the weekend now, starting on Friday, new movie arriving to the Fox Theater, and it's one of the biggest movies that's coming out during the spring into the summer. It is the sequel to The Devil Wears Prada. Meryl Streep is back. Anne Hathaway is back. The whole cast is back. The Devil Wears Prada 2 will start showing on Friday, run through the weekend, and into next week. Also continuing to show will be Super Mario Brothers Galaxy and also the movie Michael. Now, one special note we do want to pass your way. On Monday, May the 4th, one of the theaters will be closed for a private party. So on Monday, May 4th, they will not be showing Super Mario Brothers Galaxy, as that will be shown for a private party. So on Monday, May 4th, open to the public will be the movies The Devil Wears Prada 2 and Michael. So take note of that. And you can always stay up to date with what's happening at the Fox Theater by checking out their fabulous website, watchthefox.com. It'll give you the show times, let you know what is showing, some movies that will be coming up soon, and, of course, you can purchase tickets on watchthefox.com as well.
Is Meryl Streep's character going to be a Ripper again?
Yeah, it could be. Yes. Yeah, she is. Man, what an... how old would Meryl Streep be now? What an amazing actress.
She is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she can play a Ripper.
Yes, she can. Yes.
And I was surprised they're bringing that back with all the characters, but that's going to be entertaining. Should be good.
Yeah, it's, the first one came out, several years ago.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what kind of storyline they work with in the sequel.
Yeah. All right. That and much, much more at Fox Theaters. Of course, they have theaters in Cozad as well. So, check that out. If you want to go down to Cozad and enjoy movies there, I'm sure they'd love to have you at the Fox Theaters there as well. We'll take a time out with these words.
Remember the time you used to spend fighting weeds and bugs? Now you can spend that time elsewhere because aerial application is your best advantage against these problems. Let Aero Aviation take control.
When you need a helping hand to get the most from your land. Aero Aviation, let us take control.
For over 50 years, Aero Aviation has been serving the area. Contact Casey to schedule your aerial application this spring.
Lily Kate Boutique in Broken Bow is ready for all the fun occasions springtime brings. From thoughtful gifts for moms and perfect picks for the graduates, to fresh new styles for every special event, you'll find it there. The store is bursting with color as we step into the beauty of spring. Shop dresses for weddings or keep it casual with tanks and tees for those sunny baseball games. Stop in and see what's new at Lily Kate Boutique, located on the north side of the square in Broken Bow. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4.
When your trailer needs work, trust someone who does it all. 2-Inch Gang Trailer Repair in Halsey. Richie handles everything from lights and bearings to brakes and welding, making sure your trailer is safe, reliable, and road ready. Whether routine maintenance or a repair that can't wait, dependable service and attention to detail is what you'll get every time. Plus, free pickup and delivery within 50 miles makes it even easier. Don't let trailer issues slow you down. Call Richie at 2-Inch Gang Trailer Repair of Halsey at 650-9922. That's 650-9922.
Discover the beauty of the Secret Garden, open every day in May. Weekday hours are 11:30 to 4:30, Saturdays 8:30 to 4:30, and Sundays 1 to 4. Browse a stunning variety of annuals and succulents and let them plant your pots for you. Shop anytime at thesecretgardenonline.com, just west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north. Monday through Saturday, you can catch their delicious drinks and lunches at their Broken Bow location inside the old McDonald's building, The Secret Garden.
All right, it's 8:24, breakfast show time, and we have Mark on the line from Tradewinds Marina from Sherman Reservoir. Mark, good morning.
Morning. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. I did happen to hear the show last week when you were talking with the guys, and you mentioned that the crappies were on the brink of being ready to bite. What's the story there right now?
They're starting to go. The males are moved up. This weather that we had this week kind of didn't get the water temperature where it needs to be, but
yeah,
I would, we have the crappie tournament this weekend.
Oh gosh, okay. So we'll find out for sure then, won't we?
Well, yeah, we'll know who's real and who's not.
Well, you're right. It got down to 27 here last night, and there was frost or frozen moisture all over the place. So the nights haven't been all that consistent or warm, and I know that water temperature is key to activating those crappies. So it'll be interesting to see, but they will start biting soon, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, the walleye have been going just crazy. So
well, that's good to hear.
It's been a great walleye bite so far this year. A lot of slot fish again this year, but people are out there catching a number of keepers. So
that's good to hear. Just catching them is okay. If you get a keeper, that's a bonus. A lot of folks I know enjoy getting out, whether they catch a fish or not. They also enjoy stopping by the marina and maybe having something good to eat. Is the kitchen open? Is the menu similar to what it has been? Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, no, we're open on the weekends. The kitchen's open from 11 to 7 on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, and then the week of Memorial Day will be open 7 days a week. And the menu itself, I did add one more specialty burgers to the menu.
Okay.
So,
well, you have
what's that?
You added a bunch here the last couple of years. A lot of different choices for a delicious burger. So one more doesn't hurt. But you've made a lot of improvements at Tradewinds. I saw some pictures of what it looks like now with all the work you put into it. What were your projects this off season?
Actually, I didn't really do much this off season for projects.
That's good.
Working on docks, that's a constant thing. But other than that, we didn't have any major projects. We decided we'd take a year off major projects, and get little things done, and I forgot how many little things there are.
Little things list is kind of long, I imagine, in your business for sure. But people, I know, appreciate what you've done to the facility and all the improvements you've made and the expanded menu and so forth. The guys were talking to you last week about your supply with that crappie tournament coming in. Are you all set to go with minnows and all that sort of thing?
Yeah, we got a few minnows, and then I actually have a fresh batch that'll be coming in Friday around noon. So
okay, all right.
We'll be good to go for bait, and got our kitchen stocked up, so it should be a good weekend.
All right.
It looks like the rain's going to stay away from us for the weekend. So
yeah, you've got a really good forecast for the weekend, so it should be quite a turnout for your tournament and or just anybody that wants to get out there and chase those walleyes and crappie around. It's going to be really pretty nice. And again, I did listen to your show last week. The wind has been a factor, but it sounds like this weekend it may not be. So that'll be kind of a nice change.
Yeah, that wind's just been relentless. I mean, thought I was living in Wyoming for a while.
Well, the good news is, and you've pointed this out to us before, at least on Sherman, there's a place to go and get out of the wind when you're boating or fishing off the bank, for that matter. You can find places that's protected where a lot of lakes aren't like that.
Right, and that's the best thing. I mean, the lake's not a huge lake. I mean, it's the third biggest lake in the state, but I think we have the most shoreline in the state. Mm-hmm. So there's so many coves and fingers that you can get in and out of and get out of the wind no matter which way it's coming from.
Yeah, that's right. So lodging, let's talk a little bit about that. I imagine you're already filling up for the holiday weekend. How about upcoming weekends for the cabins and so forth?
I think we have like 3 cabins left for this weekend for the tournament. The campsites there's plenty of campsites left too. The holidays, I think we have a few campsites open yet for Memorial Day.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I don't know about the cabins.
Right.
I need to talk to the girls before you guys call, so I can answer these questions intelligently.
Oh, that's all right. We just need a general idea. They can always call. What number did they call to find the information that we're talking about here?
They can give us a call at 308-745-1187 and leave a message, and we'll get back to them and for reservations or any questions or anything else.
Okay. Speaking of anything else, are the guides working yet?
Yep. We've had a guide from South Dakota that's been coming here. He comes here for the month of April, the last couple of years.
Oh,
and
wow.
He's been down here, and he's just been killing big fish.
Wow.
It's just impressive what he's doing, and we got a couple of other guides that we work with that I guess they really haven't started going yet as far as guiding. I know there's a few guys. There a few of them had a couple walleye guides, but like I said, the good crappie fishing and the really good walleye fishing when they start when the good you catch a number of keepers,
Mm-hmm.
that's just around the corner, so they'll start booking up, and we can get you hooked up if you want a guide.
Okay, very good. Brent's here. You have any questions, Brent?
Well, I hope this is a fair question. You may know the answer to this or not, Mark, but I was just kind of curious from like a game and parks standpoint from around the lake. Were there some things that they did around the lake during this off season?
No, last year they opened up they opened up 50 RV sites with the power across the lake from us. As far as their improvements, not that I'm aware of. They're just their normal maintenance stuff and trying to keep up with that. I mean, that's a lot.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, there's a lot there to take care of. Well, we just hope, Mark, that through the season our Custer County citizens behave themselves over there. But if you have any trouble with them, let us know, and we'll reprimand them on the radio.
There's a few that are questionable, but
I think I probably know some of them pretty well, so we appreciate. Yeah, we appreciate your time. Is there anything else that you wanted to add?
Nope. We're going to have Cole Russell do a little singing Saturday night after the crappie tournament weigh-in. So come out and enjoy some live music and some good food.
Okay, great invite. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, it's 8:32. We have more guests coming in. Stay tuned.
In Nebraska, we know severe weather is part of life. Everything from strong winds, hail, fire, and even tornadoes. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. We can't stop the weather, but we can help you prepare for it. Lori and I are here to make sure that things you've worked hard for are protected. Your home, your vehicles, your farm, your business. Every policy should be built to handle the unexpected. If it's been a while since you reviewed your coverage, now is a great time. One quick conversation could make all the difference after a storm. So before the next round of severe weather rolls across the plains, give us a call and make sure you're covered. 308-836-2201. Because when the skies turn dark, it's good to know Nebraska Owners Insurance is looking out for you.
If your banking is changing, you don't have to figure it out alone. At Bruning Bank, we've proudly served Broken Bow for over 20 years with personal service you can count on. Switching accounts? We'll make it simple and stress-free. Our friendly team will help move over your direct deposits and automatic payments every step of the way. Stop in and see us at 803 South D Street or call us at 308-872-2757 today. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Big changes in Arnold. The Exchange is now Punchy Poppy, and it's more than just your go-to convenience stop. Along with everything you need in a pinch, you'll now find authentic silver and turquoise jewelry, wild rags, leather tack, handmade cinches, pads, blankets, and even croups. It's a little bit Western, a little bit boutique, and a whole lot worth the stop. Go check out Punchy Poppy in Arnold or learn more at punchypoppy.com.
8:33. Good guests today coming in as usual, and I just usually turn things over to Brent Apperson for this particular guest because they're old school buddies and they got in trouble together over in Loop City when they were young, and just seems appropriate that these two guys just have a chat. Kendall's here from Axe Kickers, and Brent is here ready to talk about whatever, but a lot of things going on. Notice a lot of cars out at Axe Kickers when everything else is kind of quiet. Seems like you guys are still hopping, so I'll turn it over to you guys.
All right. Just to clarify, I kept Kendall out of trouble.
That's fair. We just didn't get caught a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was part of it. Good to see you, my friend.
You too, bud.
The grandson and I, this was a couple of weeks ago, went out to, we'd never been out to Cracker Jack's to eat, or I had never been, so I'm like, well, it was just two of us, so let's go out there. So I walk in. My goodness, man, the pool table was hopping.
Always.
I don't know what was going on, if there was, it looked like maybe some side betting or something going on, but the pool table, I think, has become a big hit for people.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we have leagues out of there, of course, but it's played almost every night.
Yeah.
Yeah. We shoot a lot of pool.
So get us caught up to date with what's happening with Axe Kickers.
Well, nothing extraordinary going on. We got our same stuff. We're always trying to come up with something new, but it really is a problem with just being at work, or we're working all the time, trying to keep them both going. But we got something in the works for this fall. We're working with the chamber on something, and we'll announce that here before too long. But, we still got we're doing parties, and you can still do your birthday parties, graduation parties, family get-togethers. Just get a hold of us. We're going to give you a good rate on a party. Or, just walk in on any night, and chances are you can throw. You just never know.
Yeah.
I mean, Fridays and Saturdays, it's hit or miss if you can walk in or not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always better to call ahead on those 2 nights.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about, with graduations coming up, I'm guessing that it might be a great way for, families coming in ahead of time of the graduation, an opportunity to just have some fun with the family before you get to graduation, or to unwind when graduation is over,
Absolutely,
right?
And that happened a lot last year where people were coming to town, so they'd come down and grab a bite to eat, throw for a half hour, an hour, just kind of test it out. That happened a lot. We haven't had any reservations for that this year yet, but it's still a little early.
Yeah.
So all you got to do is give us a call, and we can get you set up.
Okay. Got to ask you about the party bus.
We've got several bookings over the summer. When we take it out, we have a good time. I mean, it's a good time. That's all.
Yeah.
What happens on a party bus, just go stay right there.
Is that your slogan? What happens on the party bus stays on the party bus?
No, our slogan is we're still cheaper than a DUI.
Oh. That's a good slogan.
That's very good.
Yes, that's a very good slogan. All right. And you guys kind of, I mean, if it's in the state, you'll go there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we can go anywhere in Nebraska with it.
Okay.
We have no problem with that. And we also, I mean, if there's something going on and you need a ride, you just can't. I mean, if we're available, we'll get you home safely. I mean, more than once, Noah's been called at midnight on an odd night, and he gets up and goes because he keeps the bus at his house so he can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, that's a nice. That's more than just entertainment. That's a service.
Yeah,
that you're talking about. So,
well, we want everybody to have a good time, and I mean, obviously, law enforcement's got to do their job. So just give us a call and let us get you home. We are still cheaper than a DUI.
There you go.
I mean,
yeah.
We'll get you home within reason. We're not going to drive you to Grand Island at midnight, but around this area, we'll take care of you.
Yeah, that's good. That's great to know. Let's see, leagues for axe throwing and stuff. Where do we stand on?
Well,
on
right
those?
now with the new BD structure, and we have no league going at the moment.
Okay.
That's something we're working on.
Yeah.
And then we're going to try to get the little kids league going again too. It's just finding time to do everything.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. What are the hours that you're operating with at the moment?
We open at 5 every day except Sunday. We're closed on Sundays. And then we generally close at 10 during the week. And then Friday and Saturday, it was play by ear. I mean, we can stay open to 1 a.m. And some nights, I mean, we're asking people to leave at 1 a.m. And then some nights we're looking out and like there ain't nobody in town at 10, you know. So, it's just kind of hit and miss. Give us a call if you're concerned. I mean, we'll let you know if we're there.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Let's see. What all can we throw at the moment? Is it still the regular things? Axes, obviously, but you've incorporated some other things like saw blades and...
Yep, still got the saw blades, throwing cards now.
Mm-hmm.
We're more of a ask for them because they're really sharp, and we don't need anybody getting cut.
Yeah.
Some people are more careless than others.
I'm sure.
And then we have the little axes, and I've actually ordered some new triple-pointed axes that I think will be fun. So we'll give them a try when they get in.
Triple-pointed axes?
Yeah, they should be guaranteed to stick for everybody.
All right. Well, let me know. I want to try one of those.
Oh, if I remember right, he did all right with the axes, didn't he? Yeah.
I did really good until when you moved to your new facility. The obviously what you throw to was a little bit different than how you started.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which is out. Man, when I think about how you guys started and what people were throwing at, and now what it's become, it's amazing. So, but yeah, it took me a little while to. I found out I had to throw with a little bit more force to get it to stick on the boards that you guys use now.
Yeah, the flatter surface makes it a little harder. You got to give it a little more oomph. But once you figure it out, it's a piece of cake.
Yeah.
I mean, I did miss the other day. I was pretty embarrassed.
You missed?
I did.
Oh,
I
please
just walked
tell
up.
me
I
this
got
is on video.
No, and I was like, oh no, that's embarrassing.
But you got the throwing stars.
You bet. We always have throwing
like
stars.
That.
We have 3 different styles of throwing stars now.
Ah.
Yes, we have some that are a little more of a challenge. You get a lot of people that get kind of cocky, and then we bring them out. Here you go. Try that one.
See, folks, people at Axe Kickers, they'll keep you humble, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want to see how good you are, just challenge Noah.
Oh, man.
Noah's really good.
Well, I'm glad you kind of brought this up because one thing, folks, and I know we've mentioned this time and time again, but I don't think we can emphasize it enough. Don't be intimidated.
No.
Because you got people like Kendall and Noah and the other people who help you out that are willing to give you some tips and pointers, and you'll be getting it to stick on the board by the time the night's over.
Yeah, most people like to, when we come in, we do our lanes by the half hour.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes you about a half hour to figure it out. And if you decide to throw another half hour, by the end of that, you're usually getting pretty accurate.
Yeah.
So when you come in again, you're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
But, I mean, people like to throw against Noah, okay? And Noah only concentrates when he throws against me because I'm better than him unless it's important.
I would like to see the two of you have a competition against each other. Does it get competitive?
Absolutely.
Love it.
Tic-tac-toe, that's our game.
Is it?
Yeah, because you can take away each other. If you play competitive, you can take away each other's stuff. And me and Noah have had a 20-minute tic-tac-toe game. It's whoever misses first.
Uh-huh.
So
That's great.
it gets competitive.
One thing I did want you to talk about, since we're in the spring, summer's coming up, I know that it's very important. You cannot throw with open-toed shoes.
Absolutely right.
And so I wanted you to kind of talk about that, since we're moving into the time of season
Sandal
where,
time,
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got to have your toes covered up with a pair of shoes on. I mean, we carry Crocs for people to wear, but some people just don't want to do that. Even if we sanitize them and all that, people just aren't comfortable with that, which is fine. But you have to have your toes covered to throw, just in case.
Yeah.
I mean, things do bounce, and I tell everybody, do not chase what you're throwing. Let it land.
Yes.
Because they will bounce. So, yeah, we just want to keep you guys safe. So, closed-toed shoes at all times to throw.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's see, since we're talking about spring and summer, I think what about going mobile?
Yeah, mobile, we've got several fairs booked up already.
We
We probably won't take too many more over the summer just because of time constraints. But, anything local, we're doing Myrna's Heritage Days.
Yeah, sure.
We're doing Dawes County, Antelope County, a couple other ones. So we have a couple open dates left on that if somebody's interested, but we have the mobile trailer now, and we just pull up, level it, and we're ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean, just got to have a place where we get to. It's a big trailer. I mean, the lane's 18 foot, so it's a big trailer.
Wow. Yeah.
And it's, I think, 12'3" taller. It's tall.
Yeah.
So we got to have a good place to pull it in and park it, but most people don't have a problem with that. So, we'll do private events, corporate events, whatever you want with that. Just need a little bit of heads up. Don't call us Friday and hoping to have it Saturday.
Yeah.
We need a little bit of what's the word I want?
Advance notice?
Yeah, advance. I just went blank.
Yeah. I did too. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
Glad I could help, because usually I'm the one doing that.
If people are interested in setting something up with Axe Kickers, Party Bus, whatever, best way to get in touch with you?
Well, you can always get in touch with us on Facebook at Axe Kickers Plus LLC. But also you can call Axe Kickers. You can get me at 308-643-7056. And Noah's number's on the banner and at our door too, and I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Yeah. All right.
I got him under Noah.
Yeah, I know. People ask me that, say, what's your wife's number? I'm like,
yeah.
I have no idea. Let me look at my phone.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything else that you wanted to mention before we let you go?
We still have our birthday options, and we do, if you guys got any kind of private party, we'll work with you on everything. I mean, we can even, if we know in advance, that's the word I wanted, advance. Yeah. If we know in advance, we could even be open on Sundays and things like that. We just need to know advance, but we'll try to take care of you as best we can, and we will. You'll be throwing one of the items good by the end of the night.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Well, hey, thanks for stopping in. Always fun to talk about the success that Axe Kickers has become, and we'll talk to you next time.
Sounds good, Brent.
Right.
Appreciate it, guys.
You bet. Thanks, Kendall. Here's Marcus King.
And RTA's Hardware couldn't be more excited to see you. Did you hear? In addition to the fertilizer program, they have Aeroseeds blends of grass seed available. Fill in those patches and watch them green up. A rear tine tiller, turf rake, and lawn aerator are available to rent as well to make the work fly by. At the end of a hard day's work, fire up a new Weber, Traeger, or Blackstone grill or griddle. Savings are as high as $100. Happy spring from RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow.
Another app for inventory, one for CRM. Oh, don't forget accounting. Wait, which login was that?
Or you could use Odoo, one fully integrated system that does it all without the hassle. Ditch the app overload. Get everything your business needs on one platform. Try Odoo free today at odoo.com. That's ODOO.com.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime.
Our entry-level data plans start at just $20 a month. And for a limited time, switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional details.
10 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock, I wanted to wave at Jack.
Oh, it's always nice.
Hey,
Always
Jack,
nice
how's it going over there?
To wave and say hi to your coworkers.
Yeah, thumbs up, you know. Nothing like communicating through the window. I think it's a healthy thing to do.
Right on.
And we have studios with windows in them so we can see each other and communicate.
Yeah, absolutely. Communicate, that's what we do.
Yeah.
It's our job. Communication.
That's it. the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Well, Brent, as you look around here this morning, especially behind me, folks who are watching can see that the wall is papered with coloring sheets.
Yes, looks great.
And over on your side, around the perimeter, and there's some really good ones. They're all good. And you still have time to get your sheets in. The final day is the 30th, and you can get them turned in here at the station or to participating businesses that are part of this campaign, and give yourself a chance, or your kids a chance, to win some coloring kits and different things, and some chamber bucks for the adults. And we've had a number of adults enter, and they're very, very good pieces of work here. And Kristen's kind of put them up in different categories, so we can kind of see the different age groups. So there's an age group for everybody. So if you want to get involved, you still have time. You have to color kind of quickly because you've got to be done by the end of the day on April 30th and get them in to participating businesses. But it's been great, and we've had great sponsorship for it. Big thank you to BD, who is one of our major sponsors. They are not a location where you can pick up the coloring sheets, but you can pick them up at our other participating businesses, which include Chapin's, RTA's Hardware, the Grocery Cart, Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce Office, Grazier's Bar and Grill in Arnold, and the Sergeant, Myrna, and Broken Bow Trotter Well and Goes, along with Healing Hearts and Families and Iron Bow Tattoo Company, all have the coloring sheets. We have some out here at the station as well. If you want to stop by, they're out on the table, and pick them up and get them colored and get them back in.
Yeah.
Been great. You may have heard earlier this morning that Mind Match was a tough one. Karen Myers had a tough go because they were difficult ones to match up to. So now the pot goes up to $50 for next Wednesday's Mind Match game. And if you'd like to get involved, go to Sandhills Express contest page and get yourself entered. If you've played before, you can re-enter. I think you have to wait
30 days, I believe, is what they say.
So for those of you out there who want to try it again, if you've waited 30 days, you can re-enter. And I know I talked with a young lady earlier this week who is going to do just that. She's going to give it a try, and she's going to win this time.
All right, good. Yeah, I guess the only person who's ineligible right now is Mike Ferreter.
Yes.
Because he's won already.
He's won. If you win, then you're done, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't play if you win. But if you didn't win, at least the very least you can do is win another pig in a blanket out at Runza.
Yeah, there you go.
So, all right. Got a little Ophelia lined up for you from the band, taking us up to news time. Then we have another guest coming in the 9 o'clock hour, so keep it right here.
CBS after Comey was accused of a threat against the president. Police in London have arrested a 45-year-old man in what officials call an anti-Semitic stabbing attack. Prime Minister Keir Starmer.
There is now a police investigation, and I think we all need to do everything we can to support that investigation and be absolutely clear in our determination to deal with any of these offences.
2 victims are in stable condition. CBS's Jason Allen is in Mineral Wells, Texas, where a tornado tore through.
Large piles of crushed metal and debris left scattered across roads and parking lots. Sheet metal still dangles in the air after the twister slammed it into trees and down power lines.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Brianna Murrow.
In the NBA playoffs, Philadelphia got the win in Boston 113-97 to force a Game 6. Joel Embiid finished with 33 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists. The Spurs eliminated the Trailblazers 114-95. Victor Wembanyama finished with 17 points, 14 rebounds, and 6 blocks. And the Knicks took a 3-2 series lead over the Atlanta Hawks 126-97. Jalen Brunson finished with 39 points and 8 assists. In the NHL playoffs, the Bruins stayed alive and edged the Sabres 2-1 in overtime. Minnesota took a 3-2 series lead after the Wild took down the Stars 4-2. Oilers defeated the Ducks 4-1. In baseball, Aaron Judge got his 12th home run of the season as the Yankees edged the Rangers 3-2. New York becomes the first AL team to 20 wins. Philly shut out the Giants 7-0, and the Braves beat the Tigers 5-2.
Here's your weatherology forecast. A dense fog advisory continues until 10 a.m. today. Chance of thunderstorms with fog in spots early today. Otherwise, sunshine mixed with clouds at times. High temperatures reach up to 63. Westerly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain showers tonight. Lows level off around 34. Mainly cloudy skies expected. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Broken Bow Auto Parts, your friendly experts on West Highway 2. They offer quality auto value products alongside trusted service and helpfulness you love. Broken Bow Auto Parts, West Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Let's get and keep your ride on the road.
9:03, almost 9:04, 37 already under a sunny sky. Winds are not a factor, which is nice. Barometric pressures at 3016 and steady this morning. Humidity at 95%. We did drop down to a chilly 27 overnight, and it was frosty this morning when you looked out your window. It is warming up nicely currently at 37. We did pick up 42 hundredths precipitation from 7 o'clock yesterday up to 7 o'clock this morning, up to an inch 37 for the month, which is a dramatic increase from what we were reporting throughout the month and months previous. So we're headed in the right direction. 37, sunny and calm. We promised you guests in the 9 o'clock hour. We have Pastor Mike Garner here, and I'm going to turn things over to Brent. My first question, Brent, would be, if I was doing the interview,
yes,
is who's this guy over here?
We'll welcome Mr. Mike Garner, Pastor Mike, to the broadcast here this morning, and you brought somebody with you.
I did. He is a Cajun from Louisiana.
Down in the bayous and swamps.
Right.
He's one of our guests on the program we're having, the revival we're having this week. And Jake actually travels with me throughout the year doing music, and he plays the piano and the guitar and all kinds of stuff. And he even sings a little country music too. So
I love that.
Since he signs my paychecks, I tell people everywhere we go, I guess that makes me his Louisiana purchase.
There you go. Yes.
No refund policies.
Well, Jake, tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, how you got involved in music, and kind of what you're up to.
Well, I grew up in church. My dad was a song leader. My whole family were full of pastors and singers and stuff, so it was really no contemplation on what I would be whenever I got up to a certain age. I guess about 5 or 6 years old, is all I ever wanted to do is just sing and write music and play and everything else. And so I was brought up by a good, godly Christian family, and they supported me 100% in everything I did. And so here I am.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about what you have in store for the folks who come to is it still Gospel Fest? Is that kind of what
It
we're
is,
calling
yeah,
it?
It
Okay.
is. It's going to be more of a Bible conference this year. I've got some great Bible teachers and preachers coming in for this. We've got music as well this year, although to the disappointment of many in this area, Lauren Talley couldn't be with us this year. And believe me, I have caught a lot of feedback for that. We had this scheduled for a different week, and when I had to move it due to some conflicts at the community center, when I called, Lauren couldn't do it this year. And so a lot of folks are disappointed, but I did something unique this year. I booked preachers that also sing, that also have music ministries. And two of my preachers are very celebrated recording artists and songwriters. And so we did it different this year. We did a little bit differently. We'll have a lot of music, a lot of good Bible teaching and preaching. And but people have seen the flyer and thought, oh my gosh, all these preachers, we're going to be in church all night. I told them 90 minutes is all we're going to do for the, and our preachers are good about their time limits. And so really looking forward to this. I think it's something, if we can get the folks out, they'll really enjoy it. And they'll get to hear Jake, so,
That's always good when they get to hear me.
Absolutely. Well, give us a little idea of what they're going to hear from you.
Well, they'll hear probably a pretty good mixture of country gospel. That's about all I do. Being from the country, where I'm from in Louisiana, it's about like it is here in Broken Bow and Callaway. It's just farmland all around us, and so I grew up in that aspect. So I think I'll be able to really dial it in with the folks down here. I think they'll enjoy what I have to offer.
I'm sure they will. Gotta ask, do you write some of your own stuff? Is some of it original, or?
I do write. I'm not going to be doing anything yet because I've got to get some stuff copyrighted first, which is always the smartest thing to do.
Yes.
But yeah, I do write. So hopefully in the near future I'll have something.
All right.
Something out for you all.
Sounds great. Well, Pastor Mike, kind of fill us in on what the weekend's going to look like. It's Friday, Saturday, and a session on Sunday.
Sunday morning, yeah. Now, Friday and Saturday, this is the selling point for everybody, and this will be what brings the people in. We're having a free meal on Friday night and Saturday night.
Free food?
Completely free. There'll be a thing there where you can give an offering if you want to help out with the food expenses. But I come from a background of where we used to have what was called camp meeting. And it got that name because folks would come and they would literally, before we had hotels and all of that, people would pitch their tents all around the church. And then they would get together and cook and everybody would eat. So they called it camp meeting. We're about like that in Callaway. We have one hotel with 6 rooms and all the preachers have that. So, and so I come from that background. And so we wanted to feed everybody that came. Number one, we don't really have any place to eat that time of night in Callaway. And so, we've got Sand Creek down there that Jenny Robinson has. But we decided we were just going to feed everybody. So we'll start dinner between 5 and 5:30 on Friday and Saturday. And then service will start at 7. And then we'll run to about 8:30 and let everybody get out and go home and come back Saturday night, and then Sunday morning will be 10:30. We're combining with some area churches to have service at 10:30 that morning. Matter of fact, your pastor will be preaching Sunday morning.
Yeah, Pastor Dean Heidel with Callaway Community Church, I know is going to be one of your speakers on Sunday.
Yes.
So I know a lot of people know Dean, and it'll be great to hear him share the word.
Yeah, I've tried to get him to do this. I tried to get him last year, and he had some scheduling conflicts. And so this year it worked out where he could do it on Sunday, so I was happy about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, fantastic. So who are some of the other folks that you have coming in along with Jake that are going to be doing the singing?
I've got a gentleman by the name of James Rainey, who is a very celebrated gospel music pianist, worship leader. He pastors a church in St. Louis, Missouri. He'll be coming in along with a gentleman by the name of Jim McComas. Jim is the president of the Family Ministries of the Free Will Baptist back in Johnson City, Tennessee. And they have a children's home, and they recently opened a maternity ward for young mothers who have no place to go. And so he'll be with us, and a gentleman by the name of Roger Duncan. one of the greatest preachers in the country. He also writes and sings. He's had a lot of hits in gospel music with other artists. He's a great singer himself, but it seems like everybody else has hits with his songs, you know.
Yeah.
So he'll be with us. And then who else have we got on that? We've got...
Too
of
many
course,
for
Jake,
me to remember.
Yeah, and of course I'll be doing some singing. I was not going to preach, but I'm going to have to Friday night because one of our guest preachers, his wife, is in the ICU in Shreveport, Louisiana right now, so he couldn't be with us. But it's going to be a great week. Really is a great weekend of just great music and great Bible teaching and preaching and food.
There you go. And all free.
All
right?
free.
If-
Every
if-
bit of it's free. We'll take a love offering each
Okay.
night, and people have asked about donating to it, and that's fine. You can get in touch with us about that, but there's no cost or obligation for any of it. We just want folks to come and be blessed and enjoy the revival.
We were talking a little bit off the air before we came on about Morning Star Church. That's
Yeah.
where you pastor.
Yeah.
And, man, I didn't realize, I don't think, how long the Morning Star Church has been with us.
We are the only church in that region that has lasted. Used to be the stop table is what they called it, and of course there was a lot more people out there back then. But at one point there was 4 or 5 churches all up and down Stop Table Road in the county, and we are the only one that has survived. 110 years next year. Well, that's just when we built the church. The church has actually existed since the late 1800s, but we still do things the old-fashioned way out there.
Yeah. All right.
Old-fashioned people like old-fashioned things. You know?
Yeah.
All right.
I can vouch for I think there's a basement in the church, correct?
There is, yes.
And I think that I think a couple of times I've been there, unfortunately probably for a funeral.
Yeah.
But the food in that basement was to die for. It was good.
Our ladies can cook anything, and it's funny because I can say, well, we're going to have expect 25 people. They'll cook for 150. You know, there's food everywhere. And one of my ladies in particular, Madeline McFate, Madeline used to cook for farm workers, and so she was used to cooking for 100 people at a time. She don't know how to cook for less than 100 people now, so, you know.
Those are the kind of members you want to hang on
That's
to.
it.
Amen. Amen.
Madeline and Viv, and all the ladies love to cook, and so that's why I'm fat. I've gained 100 pounds since I come to Morning Star. I really have.
We've kind of been talking about Morning Star Church, but your event on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be at the Callaway Community Center.
It is. We're going to have it at the community center right in the middle of town. Morning Star, it's funny because I run into people that have been in Morning Star for 20 or 30 years, and they say, we didn't know that church was out there. And it is a little ways out of town, especially for the older folks that don't like to drive at night. So when we have an event, I like to have it in town, because a lot of our folks live close by, so they can just drive in, and that way they're not having to drive out there and worry about hitting. I mean, we've got raccoons that are as big as elephants on Stop Table Road, you know, so we like to take the danger out of driving down Stop Table at night. You know?
Makes sense. I was going to ask you to kind of revisit, briefly anyway, because if this is the first time that they've heard you on the radio here, then we'd have to go back to last year when you promoted this first-time event.
Last year.
And I think it's an interesting story as to how you ended up in Callaway, Nebraska, if you don't mind repeating that story.
That's an incredible story, really. I was preaching a revival in Kansas City, Missouri, and I just happened to somehow connect with Ed Lashley, who owns Redfern Electric down there in Callaway. I just happened to connect with Ed. And we got to chatting, and he said, we have been without a pastor for quite some time. Would you mind coming up and preaching for us? And I looked at the calendar, and I had a couple of weeks off, and I thought, well, sure, you know. So we got here, and it snowed like you would not believe on our way up here. And I thought, here I am coming up here to Nebraska. It has snowed. We got our bus stuck. I have a bus that we travel on, and I thought that the parking lot was solid. I went to make the turn, and the snow had melted somewhat, and I sank down to the door. And so I thought, I don't know if this means God wants me to stay here, or is God telling me to get this bus and get out of here? I don't know, Lord. So I preached for him for a couple of weeks and didn't talk to anybody after that, didn't hear from anybody. And I was literally fixing to take another church. I had prayed really hard about Callaway. I felt like this is where we needed to be, but they didn't call. And I wasn't going to push the envelope, and I thought they hadn't called. They found somebody else. I was going to let this church know at 10 p.m. on a Wednesday night. 9:47 p.m. my phone rings, and it's Ed Lashley. And, of course, anybody that is listening to this that knows Ed's all business. There's no formality. There's no, hey, how you been doing, you know? And so answered phone, said, hello, Michael, this is Ed Lashley. How you doing, Ed? And I figured he's calling to tell me they had found somebody else. I said, well, how you doing, Ed? Doing well, doing well. Well, we met, and you can start making plans to move to Callaway. We want you to come and be our pastor. I said, okay, well, that'll work, you know. And it was about a 1.5-minute conversation. And I said, all right, well. And so after the week's work, we worked out the details, and that was in March, and we ended up, my first Sunday was the first Sunday in May of 2024. And we love it. We love being out here.
Yeah, that's a great story. And I suppose, Jake, you would have to kind of agree that you wouldn't be here if that wouldn't have happened. You wouldn't
well, that's the truth. And what's so funny about that is whenever they first learned that they were going to be moving to Nebraska, he texted me and he's like, hey, man, we're moving out on so-and-so date. He said, would you mind coming and driving the U-Haul truck from Knoxville over to Nebraska and help us move in down there? He said, I don't trust anybody else to be moving my stuff around in a CDL vehicle except for you. And so I looked at my schedule. I said, dude, there's just no way I'm going to be able to cut that into my what I had going on at the time. And so they ended up coming out, and it wasn't, I think, a couple of weeks later, I messaged him back, and I said, how's things going so far? He said, dude, we love it out here. He said, everybody's so friendly. It's family. He said, it's a different scenario than it was in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
he said, I think I'm here to stay. So
there you are, both of you, right now anyway.
It's all the homegrown corn that did it. You know?
There you go.
You have a lot of that up there by the church
I
as well.
do. My Vaughn Rawls, who is one of our church members, Brother Vaughn, you know, his family owns a lot of acreage of corn, and he told me last year, he said, just go out there and get what you want out of the field and cook it. I reckon I ate more corn than the raccoons did last year.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming in. You guys want to kind of recap what's happening here?
Yeah, just kind of recap what you have coming up this weekend.
We will be at the Community Center in Callaway starting Friday night at 5 p.m. for food. We're going to have great food. They're having barbecue, I think hamburgers one night, spaghetti one night. Everything they can come up with we're having. And so dinner will start at 5 o'clock on Friday, service at 7 o'clock, and then Saturday dinner will be at 5 o'clock. With our dinner or with service at 7, and then 10:30 Sunday morning. Saturday night I've got a young preacher. He's 22 years old. He and his wife are coming in from Portsmouth, Ohio. And so we're going to kind of do a youth service. It's not just for the youth. We want everybody to come. But if you've got young people, I'd love for them to come out and hear Brother Sam. His name is Sam Wheely from Ohio. And all kinds of great folks going to be out here. So we want everybody to join us.
And if you come and you don't want to hear anybody else, just come for me. That'll be the icing on top the cake.
Are you singing every night, every
just
day?
Just about, yeah,
pretty much.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
If he does good the first night, we'll let him sing the next night. You know?
Friday night will be an audition. Is that what you're saying?
Well, you know, Jake's young. He's young, but I'm going to tell you, it's all when we go someplace to sing. Every old woman in the place, anybody over 60, they all fall in love with Jake. It ain't never the young girls. So if we can find a young girl to come out and marry Jake, he'll move out here and do the music for us all the time.
Oh, there you go.
know,
There's an invite there.
he is single, so we're
Well, get that guitar. Is it guitar you play? Yep.
Sure do.
and piano. Plays
And piano.
too.
Okay.
Well, he says I'm a piano player, but I tell people everywhere we go, just like this, I say I play just enough piano to make you think I know how to play the piano.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, thanks, guys, for coming in. And appreciate it. You betcha. I thought maybe I'd get a little Josh Turner going here for us, kind of go along with the theme here. Yeah, he's coming back and going to talk a little bit more about more details on the full weekend of activities at the Callaway Community Center. And sounds like a lot of preaching and a lot of music.
Yeah, it'll be a great inspirational weekend.
And a lot of good food as well.
Amen.
Yeah. Nothing like good church food, right?
Right on.
All right, we're going to take a quick time out. We'll be right back.
Carpal tunnel syndrome, heart failure that doesn't improve with common medicines. These are some signs and symptoms associated with ATTR-CM, or the cardiomyopathy of ATTR amyloidosis, a serious heart condition with symptoms that get worse over time. Amvuttra, vutrisiran, is a prescription medicine given by a healthcare provider that treats ATTR-CM in adults to reduce heart-related death, hospital stays, and urgent visits. In a clinical study, Amvuttra was proven to help people live longer and have fewer heart-related hospital stays and urgent visits over 3 years compared to placebo. Amvuttra lowers the amount of vitamin A in your blood, which can affect vision. Other side effects include pain in the arms or legs, pain in the joints, and shortness of breath. These are not all the possible side effects of Amvuttra. For prescribing information, call 1-833-256-2748 or learn more at amvuttra.com. Ask your doctor about Amvuttra for ATTR-CM.
All right, 9:25. Oh, wait a minute. Jeez.
What's up? Oh, don't bring that spray can over here again.
Look, your glasses. You got a little.
Oh, don't ruin my glasses.
Yeah,
yeah. I think you popped my eardrums by doing that.
I better get this keyboard again.
Yikes. Careful. Don't, like I said, don't spray away all the papers on the table.
I'm going to leave your cowlick alone today because
Thanks.
It looks like it's a little affected. I think we might have affected your cowlick yesterday with this canned air.
Thanks. Yeah.
But there's a warning label there.
I'm affected, all right.
Kind of different languages here. Got to get their English. Liquid content may cause frostbite on contact with skin.
Great.
Yeah, that's what it says. That's what I think happened.
Like I said, I had this uncontrollable itch yesterday, right where you sprayed that stuff. So I probably have some kind of, I don't know.
I would feel terrible,
irritation
folks.
Going on.
I would feel really bad if I messed up Brent's cowlick.
Uh-huh.
I would be on Mom's bad side. I don't want to do that. I want to know. Have a great day, everybody.
See ya. You be careful. You're going to break the microphone doing that.